Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's news recap. We have a lot to cover tonight. Let's dive right into the top stories. Our top story tonight, breaking news. 7 U.S. military personnel have been injured after a rocket attack targeted Al-Asad Airbase in Iraq. An Iraqi resistance group claimed responsibility for the attack, with 2 rockets hitting the base and a third being intercepted. This base has been targeted multiple times in the past, including during the Trump administration. The Department of Defense is conducting a post-attack damage assessment and will provide updates as more information becomes available. President Biden released a statement following a meeting with his national security team regarding the situation in the Middle East. He emphasized the steps being taken to defend U.S. forces and respond to any attacks. Biden also spoke with Jordanian King Abdullah II, discussing efforts to de-escalate regional tensions and affirming U.S. support for Jordan as a key ally. The U.S. stock market has continued its decline for the third consecutive day, wiping out more than $1.8 trillion just today. At the market's opening, the S&P 500 decreased by 199 points, or 3.7%, to 5,147.88. The Nasdaq Composite fell by 4.6%. Major tech companies like Apple and Meta saw significant declines of around 5%, while Nvidia dropped 10%. Currently, the Dow Jones is down $900, and the Nasdaq is down $400. Bitcoin also saw fluctuations, dropping to $49,000 last night before climbing back to $54,000. The market downturn began on Thursday with weak manufacturing reports raising concerns about the U.S. economy struggling under high interest rates. On Friday, lower-than-expected job growth data added to the worries. The Federal Reserve's decision to maintain current interest rates has led to significant criticism. Despite these losses, most U.S. stocks remain positive for the year, with the S&P 500 up 9% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 3%. However, concerns persist that high interest rates could increase the risk of a recession. This market downturn has also impacted Asian and European markets. Japan's benchmark stock index plunged 12.4% on Monday, with significant drops also seen in Korea and Taiwan. Historically, the S&P 500's performance between July 31 and October 31st has been a key predictor of presidential election outcomes. Currently, the S&P 500 is down roughly 5% since the 31st. In world news, amid growing concerns about a potential Iranian attack on Israel, U.S. Central Command Commander General Michael Erik Kurilla has arrived in Israel for high-level discussions with defense officials. The talks are focused on joint preparations in anticipation of possible aggression from Iran and its proxies. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant emphasized the importance of expanding the international coalition facing these threats. Meanwhile, Russia has sent Sergei Shoigu, the former top defense official and current secretary of the Russian Security Council, to meet with Iranian officials. According to Iranian media, Shoigu is scheduled to meet with the president and other top officials to discuss regional security matters. That's all for tonight's news recap. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow with more updates.